and welcome to Prime News. Now a look at the headlines. Prudent brings to you detailed account of how and why Nigerian national Obodo was murdered, drug cartel, money, locals and Nigerians. Watch this report. No re-verification report from Mines Department to e-auctioning committee on Sunday. Department yet to start the work. Deadline of 15 December ends. Reality Bites at Need for Reality Check seminar on child abuse. 105 child abuse cases in 2013. Seminar demands full-time court to handle the cases. Madai Tribunal visits Birdi Dam, reps Maharashtra WRD officials, government assures full cooperation to Tribunal, team to visit Usgaon and OPA on Monday. And Basketball Federation of India non-committal on state players in Lusophonia team. BFI CEO says Keshav Chandra didn't inform about compulsory inclusion of Goans. Now, news in detail. Today, we have before you the detailed investigation account on the events that led to the murder of a Nigerian and subsequent turmoil. The mob of Nigerians came out on the streets of Parra and then at Porvorim on 31st October. They were protesting against a brutal murder of a Nigerian. Prudent brings to you the inside story on how Obodo Uzoma Simeon was murdered and the dirty underbelly of Goa's drugs nexus. How locals have become a part of the evil trade.
This is the well-known coastal area in North Goa, a central place for the drug trade in the state. Many foreigners and local gangs are indulged in the drug trafficking. The area of Parra is a den of Nigerian drug lords. As per the sources, Nigerians smuggled drugs from other countries to Goa. It was on 31st October, much before the clash between Parra's Nigerian and Shapora's local gang. There was unsigned agreement between the two groups. It was stated Nigerians will do the business as wholesaler and the local gangs will take charges as retailers. But Nigerians violated the trade agreement by selling drugs at retail price rather at a much lesser price than the local gangs. This used to lead to the tension between Nigerians and the locals. But usually the differences used to get settled amicably. They never allowed the police to interfere. Then came the fateful day on 30th October. A Nigerian was spotted from selling drugs to a customer by a close associate of Omkar Paliyekar. This occurred in the area of Parra Shapora. The argument between the duo turned into a physical tussle. The Nigerian brutally fought and broke nose of Omkar's man. Omkar's ego was hurt. Omkar along with 12 other men assembled at a restaurant. The Nigerian used to frequent the restaurant. Nigerian Obodo along with his friend reached to the restaurant. But Obodo envisaged threat from the opposite party and fled from the side. It was the filmy style, Omkar and his men chasing him. Omkar and his friends stopped the motorbike and hid themselves by the roadside. But unfortunately, Obodo was caught by the revengeful gang. Obodo's friend managed to escape from their clutches. Omkar and his men attacked Obodo and killed him brutally. Locals were aware of the fight, but none interfered fearing the gang. Postmortem report suggests that he was stabbed 29 times. And the next day, when police were taking Obodo's body for postmortem, Nigerians staged violent protest. Now out of 13 accused, 9 accused are being arrested, including prime accused Omkar Paliyekar. But the body of Obodo Uzoma Simon is still lying in the morgue of Goa Medical College waiting for the last rite. Brother of Obodo is staying in Delhi, but process to claim the body is yet to be started by the Nigerian embassy. Embassy has to approach Goa Foreigner Registration Office through Ministry of External Affairs. Few days after the incident, Ambassador of Nigeria visited Goa and made noise over this murder. But now body of Obodo is awaiting for its last rites. It's been over a month now, but the Nigerian embassy has not started required process to claim the body. Reporter Mukesh Kumar with video journalist Omkar Farari for Prudent.
Mines Department will not be able to submit re-verification report to e-monitoring committee on Sunday. December 15 was the deadline given by the committee to submit the report on extracted iron ore. Sources also informed the department is yet to start re-verification work. This can delay e-auctioning of the extracted ore. Last week, Supreme Court appointed Mining E-Auction Monitoring Committee visited sites to verify the owe.
Supreme Court appointed 3-member E-Auctioning Monitoring Committee visited Goa last week. The committee visited MPT and Sawadde Jetty to assess the quantity and quality of the extracted iron ore. The committee directed State Mines Directorate to complete their process and submit their report within a stipulated deadline. According to sources, Mines Department has failed to complete its final report on extracted mineral ore. Department had constituted 2 committees under additional directors to re-verify the extracted ore, but committees have failed to re-verify the extracted ore in given time, that is 15 December. This can delay the process of e-auctioning of extracted ore. Sources also informed that e-auctioning of extracted ore is not possible in the month of January. This only hints at further delay in the resumption of mining in the state. Stock verification done by the state government shows 15.5 million tons of extracted ore lying in the state. Committee expressed that more 5 million ton extracted additional ore may be found at various sites. Reporter Mahesh Ghadi for Prudent.
Goa has seen a phenomenal rise in atrocities against children. Total 105 cases are registered this year itself by now. This includes 35 rape cases. Parrikar-led government had introduced Children's Right Act in 2004, a decade ago. On this occasion, a seminar titled Need to Reality Check was organized at International Center. NGO pressed for a full-time court to handle children's cases during this session.
A decade back, Parrikar-led government in 2004 had constituted Children's Right Act to curb rising atrocities on children. Instead of the rate of crime going down, it has shown an alarming rise year after year. The figures of 2013 will petrify you. Within 11 months, total 105 cases have been registered. December is yet to be over. 25 kidnapping cases of children, 35 rape cases, 6 child labor and 39 other cases. Majority of the cases of atrocities against children are awaiting conclusion for a long period of time. Look at the cases disposal status. Only 53 cases have reached convicted status out of 523 cases. 120 are acquitted. Total 279 cases are pending in the court. This is the reason seminar mainly emphasized for a full-time and independent court for speedy disposal of cases.
This is so because there is no full-time judge for the children's court. There is a need for a full-time judge. Otherwise, we're finding that we're just denying justice to children. We have a very nice child-friendly setup in the court, but if the cases are not being heard, it is of no use to the child. So it is a gross violation of the child's rights when justice is denied to them. Victims assistance units have not been set up. The need for setting up of village child committees in every village.
Meanwhile, NGOs were fuming as no member from Women and Child Welfare Department attended this sensitive meet.
It is a tragedy that there was nobody from the department to hear what was being said about the Goa Children's Act, because it is the department which is the implementing authority. So the department needed to be there. We are happy to note that there were people from all other sections. There were people from the police, from the state commission, from child welfare committees, from doctors, teachers, village child committees. There were various people.
Reporter Mahesh Ghadi with video journalist Chetan Gavas for Prudent.
It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.